Okay. Today's subject is that the first five books on the Old Testament is written record about nomadic life. When we went to our elementary school, we learned about the first time we may go out and catch something or hunting, and then somebody to nomadic life. Then after that, agricultural life. Now every time the life pattern is different, our hope is also different. Now the land of Israel right now is the land of, we could say most of part are desert. Now at the time, the people got, let's say some cattle, sheep, lamb, things like lamb or goat like that. Then they moved from here to another places where the grass grown. Now, when there is a rain and the thunder, then we can understand at the time. But if there's a thunder at the daytime without rain, then suddenly thunder and then killed cattle and some people. When they look at it, nobody there. Then at the time, people nomadic life believe maybe I did something wrong. Then, what did I do wrong? We may, pray for. Now we understand what the thunder is, but a long time ago, we did not know, unfortunately. Now, this kind of thunder is written, and we are able to read in Greek mythology. And the king of Greek mythology is Zeus. The weapon of Zeus used are what? A thunder. So this, all those mythology of Greek and another mythology are very similar, because that's the way of life at the time of nomadic life. And then according to Exodus, there is a story about the God came down at Mount Sinai and with the thunder, and then that's a similar concept. We have to understand this, then we are, able to understand or interpret the Bible much, much easier. So they are afraid of the skies, who may reside in over there. And another characteristic we have to consider is they do not have many things to move around. That's the bad. They simplify the life. That's the most desirable, lifestyle for nomadic life, because they have to move and move. So what they're looking for is they don't need many gods. We need only just one God. And those kind of examples in Genesis that Jacob's wife Rachel stole a drabin of her father Laban. What is drabin? That is his God. Only one. Maybe Rachel believed that's the one, that's the God, blessing her father. So in nomadic life, they don't need many gods. But when they come to agricultural life, they need many, many gods. So, one God, the concept comes from nomadic life. Now, second thing you have to consider of offering. There are many kinds of offering, and then there are 5 different kinds of offering, and one of the most famous one is a burnt offering. They have to offer bulls, rams, goat, and the dove. However, the cow must be a male cow, and the goat the same thing, and a lamb the same thing. It must be male one, but not woman's. The female one. I'm sorry, my English is not good. Then they have to offer unblemished one and 1 year old males only, without mentioning about the dove, but all must be a male. Now, the concept of offering, it's an interesting one. According to Leviticus, okay, I'm sinner, okay, then I have to, forgive my sin. So then I bring the animal, okay, lamb, for example, then I, confess, I did this is wrong. Then, priest, they listen that, then I, not priest, I put the knife on his neck to kill the lamb, because my sin. Then the priest cut of everything, then eventually offering with burning offering. Now, what is the meaning of burnt offering? When they burn animal, all kinds of oil, then there is smoke come. Then long time ago, what they believe is, okay, I confess, then somebody must deliver my desire to the person, reside in the high. It is delivery system. Smoke is delivery system, like Amazon.com, then they deliver everything. Smoke is the same concept of delivery. Now, this concept is not only in Bible, but this concept is in everywhere in all the country, in India, everywhere. However, that the Old Testament said, Lord smelled pleasing aroma, from the smell. Now, my question to you. One of the offering was grain offering. Now, when they do burn animal, then they must be cook the rice. When when you're cooking the rice, the smells. Oh, when you're hungry, then please us. Then God cannot smell pleasing smell from the rice. Probably at the time and then no rice, but probably wheat. So the offering means okay, somebody must listen at the time. The smoke is delivering, my desire to the highest person in the sky. One thing we have to consider is in nomadic life, what they can offer are basically just the animal. They don't have grain. They cannot, they don't have agricultural life. They cannot stay in one spot. So, as a nomadic life, they have to purchase or exchange with grain. Let's say there is small, grain harvest. Then, because of this, the price of grain may be a lot more expensive than just the animal itself. When we read and try to understand the Bible written, we have to consider this fact. Grain offering is cheap and animal offering is expensive. No, cannot be. So somebody, interpret, Cain offering, grain offering, because there is no blood, and also, maybe, rotten. That's a stupid interpretation. They don't know about anything about all the lifestyle. When we understand all the lifestyle, we cannot interpret that way. And then also, I am going to get another video about the nomadic life because this is too long. In the desert, it's a very high temperature and very dry. Sometimes, if the temperature is very high and somebody die, then before any food, somebody do not eat the food and die, then if the coals dry before it's rotten, this coal become mirror. So when they look at those kind of a thing, then we may get eternal life. So this is maybe the Old Testament maybe learned something from Egypt tradition. We are going to discuss more about this one on next video. Thank you so much for your watching.